Hey guys, this is Danny Boy. This time around we'll be using the N7 Crusader. The N7 Crusader is one of the Digital Deluxe or Collector's Edition weapons, so you can only get it from purchasing those. It is similar to the Geth Plasma Shotgun or the Grawl Spike Thrower. It is a long-range shotgun. It is more of a hunting shotgun. If you'd like some in-depth review of this weapon's accuracy and tests and whatever, check out my target practice series, but for now, let's look at some mods. This weapon actually innately pierces cover similarly to the Black Widow, the Javelin, stuff like that. And I'm not sure exactly how far it can pierce innately, and if it does 100% damage through cover or whatever, all I know is that it can, because you can shoot through Guardian shields with it and do some damage. I would recommend using a high caliber barrel for this weapon. It does do less damage than other shotguns. It only shoots out a single slug rather than a barrage of pellets, so that's something to keep in mind. I would use the blade attachment if you're into melee. There's nothing wrong with doing so. Personally, I'd probably use the spare thermal clip in the damage mod myself. It doesn't have a whole lot of ammo in reserve, so that can certainly be helpful. If you really like using this weapon to shoot through cover, well, it does it innately, so the Shredder mod will just increase that and make it even more effective at doing so, and plus make it do a bit of damage through shields and barriers and what have you. And finally, the choke. The choke really does not make a significant difference to this weapon. It is quite accurate when fired down the sights at long range, and that is dramatically improved even further when firing from cover. So for me, I think the choke isn't necessary. I think there are better options. That's why I don't believe I used the choke in my target practice series. Maybe I did. I used it for a couple of them. Don't recall. But we will just use the spare shot capacity mod to allow me to use this weapon, you know, as much as possible. So here we go. Alright, the Crusader. Crusader can be kind of hard to hit with sometimes. It does just shoot out a single slug. You're essentially using it as you would a sniper rifle, except it doesn't have a scope. So it's kind of like a no-scope sniper rifle. And trying to hit these Guardians. Managed to hit them at least once. I think I just took one out. Does reload quite quickly, which is nice. Come back. And it does a lot of damage when aiming for the mail slot. It's a very good weapon to aim for the mail slot because even if you miss, you'll still go through because it innately pierces cover. So very easy to take out Guardians with this weapon. Really not a weapon you want to use at very close ranges like a typical shotgun. Screw you guys. Kill me, I kill you. And you really want to go for headshots as much as possible and aim down the sights as much as possible. Very helpful to do so. Dramatically improves its damage. Aiming down the sights dramatically improves its accuracy. Critical grenade. And it can be a very fun weapon to use if you have good aim. If you don't have good aim, I would not recommend using this weapon. Because, again, it is essentially just a single shot. Well, it's not a single shot sniper rifle. It operates similarly to the single shot sniper rifle. Would be nice if there was a scope option. This weapon would be incredible with the scope. Would make it much easier to operate with. See if I can get some shots on the Centurion. This can be a great alternative to weapons like the Grawl Spike Thrower and the Geth Plasma Shotgun, however, if you enjoy those weapons. It doesn't possess the same punch that those weapons have, but it goes through cover, and it has its own benefits. It also can fire pretty rapidly. I'm firing generally very slowly because I want to make every shot count, but it can fire quite rapidly as well. Yeah, I definitely just hit that Centurion at least once. Yeah, and it did do solid damage. One of those shots, I believe, was a headshot. So that helps dramatically. Don't you guys just love smoke? I'm pretty sure I bitch about smoke every single video. Maybe I should stop doing that. I think you guys have gotten the message by now. There we go. And you can get a number of shots on an opponent, especially as headshots, especially if they are standing still, because it does stagger. Now that I'm testing it out a little bit more, I kind of like this weapon. Here, let's shoot through cover. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have great cover penetration by default. I'm about to die. One shot left. So yeah, hate to waste all those shots, but yeah, it doesn't have great cover penetration. It has a bit, but it's nothing spectacular. It would definitely probably benefit from using a Shredder mod if that's your thing, if you enjoy shooting through cover, because by default, it doesn't have the same penetration of weapons like the Widow or the Javelin. So, something to keep in mind. Did I see ammo? Nope. Kind of sucks. I'd actually like to use this a little bit more. I'm actually rather enjoying myself. Well, let's finish with an explosion. I said, let's finish with it. You know what? I'm gonna just punch this guy in the face. Let's finish with punching a guy in the face. This weapon is clearly fairly heavy because my my recharge reduction is rather low. All right, good enough. Thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned for more. This was the Crusader. This was on Insanity, and this was fun. Have a good one.